Steven, what is your favorite comedy movies?
Crazy Stupid Love for sure, because it's much more than a comedy.
Rom-com.
Deadpool, because it's got superhero and comedy.
Interesting.
Superbad, dude, is just so good.
It's classic.
And Step Brothers.
Classic.
You can't beat Step Brothers.
Classic.
Pretty much any Wedding Crashers. I know it's a rom-com, but it's more calm than rom in that one.
It would be very hard to find something that's just a comedy. Like Funny People, it's like a drama comedy, you know what I mean? But that's still funny.
It's hard these days, though, to have just a pure comedy anymore because they just don't sell as well, I think, as they used to, in my opinion.
Most of the time you see like a comedy, like an action with comedy in it.
Yes, yeah.
My favorite genre of all time, I'm not afraid to say, is horror comedy. Okay. Gremlins is my number one movie of all time. Young Frankenstein's like probably in my top 5. Yeah. Ghostbusters was in my top 5 for a long time.
Yeah.
There's such a fine line between being scared and laughing at something that like I love when stuff just crosses over those lines multiple times.
Exactly. I don't know if it's my pants or piss them. From fear or piss from crying, from laughing.
That question came to us from Piranha Fish Sticks, who commented on a questions, comments, and videos video.
Let me ask you this real quick, Piranha, too. How did you find us? Are you in the Discord, or you just watched one of our other videos? Like, how did you come across our questions, comments? Because it's a very niche part of our videos. I don't think a lot of people watch them. So, and I've not seen you comment before. So if I've missed it, I apologize. But if you want to tell me how you found us, I'd love to see that little bit of data analytics.
It says I don't do Discord, but here are some questions. What are some canceled movies or TV shows you wish we had gotten?
Oh, like they never even came off the ground?
Yeah.
CW Powerpuff Girls all day.
What a terrible piece of crap pilot. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
One that I have thought about a lot is there's a couple. One, like superhero stuff, obviously. Mm-hmm. It's like a James Cameron super Spider-Man movie, with Leonardo DiCaprio as Peter Parker.
Yes.
That would have been insane, dude.
You know what? If we're doing superheroes, I will say that Fantastic Four movie that they filmed.
The 94 one that just didn't get
that
released?
never happened, yeah.
That is so sad, dude.
I want to see it just to see what it was about, you know?
It's on YouTube. I think it got leaked on YouTube.
I don't want to see it that bad to actually watch it.
I
want to keep it in my head.
Maybe next week for the Beyond the Binge on our podcast, you can see me talk about that.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. Good question, though.
Good question. Also, Men in Black and 21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
That was supposed to cross over.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yes. We were talking about that.
I would have liked to see that.
It's epic.
Really kind of fun, yeah.
You know, you're a narc in an alien high school. You know? The Men in Black people hired you to do it?
Absolutely. Yeah, good stuff there.
The sky's the limit on that one, dude.
Really crazy franchise potential there. Piranha Fish Sticks also asks, what DC hero should have gotten a CW show?
So many good ones. I think Martian Manhunter. I say that, but after seeing the Martian Manhunter we got, CG's always tough with that, or you're going to paint him all the way through. Maybe a Ted Cord CW show. That would have been cool. Would have been sick. I think the problem with CW is their budget's never big enough.
Yeah, true.
Regardless.
What about like a street level, just like a Wildcat? Or like like The Question?
Ooh, like a question. It'd be like a Noir kind of thing.
I would like that.
With that.
Because they already do like the mystery. Like every episode's a mystery, you know?
Yeah, drama and stuff, yeah.
Were there any characters from like the Flash or Arrow that you think should have gotten their own spinoffs?
Ooh, yeah. So they were going to do a spinoff with the Hawk Girl, and then it just became Legends. Okay. I would have liked to just have a Hawk Girl show.
Yeah, because there's so much lore there. You can go in for days on that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You used to love CW Flash.
I still do. We never watched the final season. It was just so bad. Yeah. You know, I watched as much as I could handle just because of my love for Grant Gustin. Yeah. He carried that show on his back.
It is funny how like it started so grounded with like Arrow season 1, where it's just like he's killing guys. It's barely even the same character.
Yeah.
I mean, he was still taking out like the elites and all that, but like it morphed into like Legends of Tomorrow. We're just doing like crazy space adventures and time travel and all that stuff.
I will say for the low budget, CW's multiverse, dude, kicked ass from time to time.
I remember real hype whenever the multiple or Crisis on Infinite Earths thing happened.
It was so hype. Yeah. Probably not the best writing, probably not the best CG, but for the fact that a show, like a station did this, had balls, man. Had balls.
Yeah. Takes balls to subscribe to the Binge Warmers. Hi, I'm Hopper from Editing, and I'm here to remind you that you can ask a question to us in the comments of this video and also in our Discord, which will be linked in the comments of this video and the description. A lot of people don't know this is from our podcast. Questions, comments, and voicemails is a segment we do every single week. This one comes from the Fantastic Four First Steps. On August 4th, the next Monday after this releases, we'll be doing The Naked Gun. If you clicked on this video for best comedy movies of all time. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll get back to it right now. What Marvel hero should have gotten the Netflix show?
Spider-Man would have been great.
I think Spider-Man's the pick, because he's like the street level.
Definitely the pick.
But you just need that good CG to like do a couple swings, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, Spider-Man all day. Or a Wolverine show.
Yeah, dude, you make it grounded easily.
Yeah, like he leaves the mansion. He's off on his own, and he's just got a bunch of adventures with different people and stuff.
Make him go to Japan like that anime.
Yeah,
Marvel Netflix was an underrated era, I think.
I think so. Like
whenever the Defenders was coming out, I was really hyped for it.
It didn't perform the greatest, but at the same time, watching Matty Murdock beat the fuck out of Iron Fist, dude.
I liked it.
Oh, I loved it. I jack off to it. You know,
whenever Iron Fist does the big punch on Luke Cage and they all kind of fly back, so cool, man.
So good.
Who is your favorite G.I. Joe?
Oh, Snake Eyes, easy.
I was gonna say Snake Eyes. I don't think I know.
Or Duke. I love Duke.
Duke, yeah,
he's the main guy.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, love Duke.
I haven't seen.
Which I watched him on like Jet X and stuff. I used to.
Oh, okay.
I used to come on right before Men in Black.
They could probably do another G.I. Joe reboot or something.
Oh,
right?
for sure, dude.
Okay, what fictional food have you always wanted to try? That's a good question.
The ramen from Naruto.
I'm just trying ramen though, right?
No, this is different.
It's like enhanced.
This is built
special.
with the love of the Naruto universe.
What about that food from JoJo's Part 4 that like enhances your blood or whatever?
Never watched Part 4. I watched the first 3 parts.
There's a stand that like it makes you feel like you're dying for a second, but then like when you eat the food that he creates out of it, it's like the most
delicious.
It's like delicious, and it also enhances your like a certain quality you have for a while.
I love the fact that you're so caught up with JoJo of all.
I like JoJo's a lot, man. What about like the candies from Jimmy Neutron? I almost want to try those.
Oh yeah, the little the ones that look like Smarties nerds things. Yeah,
they would like make you so addicted that you can't stop thinking about them and just get addicted. I want to try that. That's what I want. Okay.
There's a chicken leg from The Sorcerer and the Stone.
The cartoon?
Yeah. That the older his name's Ward.
Yeah.
He's like eating it. Looks like the tastiest piece of chicken you've ever seen in your life, dude.
What about the meat in manga where it's like the big bone? But
yes,
it has like the
you see that a lot in Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
You'll see it there a lot.
I think One Piece too. Like that's where I want to try it from. Yeah. It looks so satisfying. Just tear a bite out of it. Do you play D&D? If so, what are your favorite classes and races? I played once in college. I really enjoyed it. I would play a lot more. I played a Dragonborn Barbarian, but he was kind of a funny take on the character because he was like a big fat dragon, and he was really like, I don't know, he was like sad about the death of his mom or something. I made him like really depressed. So he was like, anytime he got really like barbarian rage, he was like kind of depressive. Yeah, very silly.
I played a little bit of Baldur's Gate, so I liked being Dragonborn. I really like. I'm not a furry, I swear. But I really like being like a wolf or a cat person or like a dragon. Yeah. And then I'm usually like a spell sword or like a warrior mage, battle mage kind of thing. Because I love like a big sword in one hand, but I love doing magic on the other hand. Yep. I like big heavy armor and shit.
It's cool that you can like multi-class and stuff too. So yeah. Good stuff, man. Yeah. Would you play more D&D, you think?
Yeah, you were supposed to be a DM, but you failed epically.
That's the thing. I was trying to just like go into it. Like I had a story in mind, but like I did not have the mechanics of the game down.
Yeah, and none of us did. Yeah. So we were trying to do stuff and you're like, that's not how you do it. I'm like, well, how do you? And you're like, I don't know. I just know you're doing it wrong.
I think you really need to get taught by someone who's a DM. Maybe like watch and ask questions, and it's almost like a job. Like it really is like a job.
Oh, for sure.
Good DMs are very hard to come by. Yeah. I appreciate every DM I've ever had.
I think once you get the game mechanics, you could be a pretty good DM.
Me?
Yeah.
I think anyone could. As long as you have like your rules.
You still have to have imagination and stuff though to craft the story. I couldn't craft a story.
I think you could in so many words.
Maybe.
What kind of crossovers would you like to see, i.e. Freddy versus Jason or Alien versus Predator?
I mean, of course, Alien versus Predator. I'd love to see that again now that we've got someone who just seems like he has an entire vision going on right now.
I think we'll get it because you just realized that there was a Weyland-Yutani android in the new Predator movie.
Yes. And we have Alien Earth coming out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we'll see Alien versus Predator in the next 3 to 5 years.
I think we see a Predator in Alien Earth.
I think we might see an alien in Predator Badlands.
I think so. Another crossover. Now that DC's starting to see they get the shit together, I want that crossover that we got. DC. Marvel DC. In
I
the
knew
80s.
You were gonna say that.
Listen, I'm a big guy, dude. I'm a very simple guy when it comes to this shit, you know.
I would like to see. I thought about this a lot as a kid who liked horror movies. I would like to see a lot of horror movies crossover, like the Freddy vs. Jason stuff. I was thinking like
maybe
Chucky,
Insidious and
The Conjuring.
Yeah, and they're like, "Why do you look like me?" Because it's the same guy.
Patrick Wilson.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, and then Ocean Master shows up.
Yeah, it's like it's like the Spider-Man pointing.
Yeah.
I was thinking like Chucky versus like Gremlins or like.
Ooh, I like that.
I mean, it'd be interesting.
The Pooh Bear versus Freddy Fazbear.
Blood
Pooh Bear is now a horror movie.
He's got his own universe, yeah. Mm-hmm. What are your top 3 Disney movies? Ooh, I hadn't thought about this one.
It's so tough, but Brave is definitely number 1. Just kidding.
Brave's a really good movie,
It's so good, dude. It really is. The soundtrack just carries that movie more than anything else. I'm telling you, okay, the horses was a knee-jerk reaction when you asked me what I liked about it. And I remember I liked Clydesdales to begin, okay? But second of all, okay, just the songs in that movie were so good, dude. And
It's
it wasn't
a good
even
movie.
full song.
I'm not even
And the guy being the dad, dude.
The guy being the dad was my favorite part, dude.
He was all, you little tiddlywinkers, you know, from Battle of the Five Armies.
Okay.
He's the dwarf.
Oh, Billy Corrigan or whatever.
I love him.
It's good.
Anyway. Yeah, we actually have to answer the question. Damn, best 3 Disney... Incredibles has got to be up there.
Is that... But if we're doing Pixar, they're all going to be Pixar, probably.
No, not true. Oh, Tarzan, dude.
Tarzan. Maybe someone else
Hercules, dude.
Hercules is good. It's amazing.
But then do I go, like... Do I stay down there and go, like, Treasure Planet or Atlantis? You know? Do I go New Age and you say, like, Wreck-It Ralph or something? I don't know. Disney, for as much as I hate them as a company, dude, they can release some absolute bangers. Do I go Lightyear, maybe?
It's like
I'm just kidding.
Lightyear.
Live action movies, dude, they've got so many.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
High School Musical, dude, same caliber as Pirates of the Caribbean, some would say.
Some would say.
Some would say. I'm not counting any of the Star Wars stuff. That's not Disney.
Let's keep this simple and say just like animated Disney films.
Like 90s to the 2000s kind of stuff.
Just in general, just 90 and just
okay, I'm going to
animated.
say like Tarzan, Hercules, and Atlantis.
I'm going to say...
I loved Atlantis, dude, so much.
I did too. I like that movie a lot.
I might go watch it right now.
You're not right now. We're filming.
I'll see you later.
I would say just knee-jerk reaction. I think Princess and the Frog I keep coming back to.
God, it's so good, dude.
It's really good. The music, the setting, the
last 2D.
The last 2D.
The last of the greats.
Rest in peace.
Although I did like Frozen and Tangled.
No, yeah, those are good too. I think Pinocchio's in there, honestly. I generally do think Pinocchio's number 2. And then maybe like Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
Do you just not want to pick the same ones as me? Is that what's happening here?
I think those
There's
are my 3
no way
favorites.
Little Mermaid's better than Hercules, Tarzan, or Atlantis.
I didn't say it was better. I said it's our 3rd favorite.
If that's your 3rd favorite, then it's got to be better than those because those aren't your favorites.
Not better, just my favorites. My personal picks. What is the worst Disney movie?
Mulan.
The live action?
Live action Mulan or the live action Ladies in the
Let's just keep it cartoon, traditional Disney's.
But their cartoons are... Pinocchio. Easy.
Come on, bro.
I hate that movie.
You hate Pinocchio?
So here's the thing. I was indifferent to it, and then you keep laying on all this shit on it.
So you don't like it because I like it?
Yeah.
That's so hateful, dude.
I know it is. You know, I can't help who I am.
No, I don't know, man. I hate Chicken Little. I don't like Chicken Little.
You don't like Chicken Little?
I think it's maybe one of the worst, most mean-spirited movies I've ever seen.
Oh, my God.
Generally. As a kid, I thought that, too.
Dude, I forgot about Meet the Robinsons.
That's a good one.
It's so good.
As a kid, for me to think something's bad, it had to be really bad.
Oh, for me, that was Happy Feet.
I don't like Happy Feet
It
either.
was so boring when I was watching it,
I love
dude.
George Miller. That shit is ass.
I don't think that's Disney, though, is it?
No, I don't think so.
I think it's like Blue Sky or something.
Probably so, yeah.
Damn, I hated Happy Feet as a kid. Fucking hated that shit.
Oh, man.
You know what? I'll say the live-action 101 Dalmatians. It's early enough.
Sure, yeah. I'll take
Not a
that.
good movie.
Disney's got some flaws, especially live-action stuff, too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Anyway, thank you for the questions.
Yeah, Piranha just eked out a whole bunch, making Dante and Lightning look bad.
He also said, I didn't do any Ben 10 questions because it seems like you guys are sick of them.
We're not. We are. We're...
I'm not sick of them.
I'm
talking about Ben 10
we'll
all
talk
day.
about Ben 10 all day, but we've talked about Ben 10 all day. So
That
it's
is
nice
true.
when you ask us other questions. Really
funny,
stretch, you know, our brains. You know what I mean?
Like Mr. Fantastic.
Thank you, Piranha.
Dante says, what Pokemon do you think Ben 10 would have? Immediately into a Ben 10 question, by the way.
I'd say Charizard.
No,
It'd have to be a Gen 1 because they look the most like monster Pokemon.
I agree.
So, like, maybe... Oh, Kabutops.
I think, like, Ditto could be good because, like, he's, like, a transforming kind of guy. He turns into different...
But he already has literally Ditto.
Yeah, but that could be, like, a good representation. Or Mew or something like that turn into people.
Yeah, it would have to be something that's almost bipedal and has, like, sentient consciousness, kind of.
Definitely Machamp, too, because that's, like, a one-to-one forms.
Yeah, so I'm going to say Kabutops.
Kabutops for, what, for Stinkfly?
No, just in general, he could turn into that.
He can maybe turn into that, yeah.
For sure, dude.
Turn into Meowth because he's sentient enough. Pokemon are kind of sentient too. Like he could like turn it, like the actual turn into him.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that needs to be an alternate universe.
Oh, can't wait for that question.
The Lightning Dude 12 asks, "What do you think of Gary in Superman? Did you also think he'd name himself Kelix or Clark would name him?" The robot. Gary.
Oh yeah. I like Gary. I didn't give him too much thought. I honestly didn't even care about his name that much.
There was so much going on in that movie.
Yeah.
That it was hard to focus on like any one minor element.
It is nice enough that he has enough personality that people can have these kind of thoughts for him, you know?
Absolutely.
So I didn't really think too much about him, but I did like his little barb about Supergirl at the end kind of thing. It's like, if I had feelings, I'd say she was on a... What is it? Self-destructive path or something like that.
I did like that bit of him being like, "I'm a robot. I don't have feelings," and he like goes on to have his feelings.
Yeah, dude. Oh, so good, so good. I'm gonna go watch that movie again.
Lightning also asked, "From which of these, which is your favorite look for Big Blue, aka Superman?" I think my favorite is Kingdom Come. I think that's so iconic, and I love the way Alex Ross draws art. Some people don't like Alex Ross, but I think he's so cool, and I think his art's cool.
I would do the 1996 one, even though I'm not a big Trunks fan, or the 2024.
What is your least favorite look for Superman? 2013. No Trunks. No Trunks makes Hopper a dull boy.
Probably 1938.
The very first one?
Mm-hmm. Hate that one.
Dante asks, we always talk about which shows need a revival, but what shows do you think shouldn't have been revived?
Oh, and he shows Young Justice.
Yep.
Kind of agree.
To be fair,
I think Young Justice was good, but it didn't deliver. Like
I'm glad we got the second couple seasons, but like there is some stuff in there that I'm like, all right, I'm bored of this. Yeah. Like I remember there was a whole scene of like Clark kind of explaining that Superboy was dead to his son, and I'm like, I don't really want this. I know you're kind of going for like a deep sentimental thing, but like. Yeah. Show me some punching or something, man.
Yeah, because it was an action animated show. We wanted more action, and this one they went a little too espionage deep with it. Yeah. And I'm like, I want to see people punch each other.
It's also tough because they go several years in the future with their.
Yeah, I would say probably from Omniverse to the reboot.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
So you think Omniverse shouldn't have?
No, keep Omniverse.
Oh, okay.
Don't do the reboot.
Yeah, I probably agree with that.
Yeah, if we're still on the Ben 10 thing, you know.
I think Futurama.
They've tried like several times.
Dude, it got canceled from Fox. It got picked up at Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
No. Comedy Central, and then it got syndicated on Cartoon Network as Adult Swim.
Yeah.
But they came back as like DVDs. There was like it was like 3 or 4 like DVD movies.
Yeah.
Because that was the rage. It was like people are buying DVDs now. And then they went from that to Hulu.
Yeah.
And then, I think it went from that to back to Comedy Central.
Yeah.
And then from that it was Hulu. And then they have kept it going for a little while. I think there's another season coming out. It's just not as funny. Like even everything after the original run, I think maybe the original run plus the Comedy Central stuff. But like at some point it's kind of lost its charm. Like if it had been going all the way through like The Simpsons had, then maybe it'd still be kind of quality and have some good stuff. But like for whatever reason, Fox hated it. Mm-hmm. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. Frankly, I love Futurama.
I think it's everyone's favorite. Everyone talks about how well
it's a great show.
Like people get tired of Family Guy. They get tired of even
Simpsons.
Not Simpsons. The really high intelligence one.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah. They think, okay, you're beating a dead horse with your kind of humor.
Yeah.
Futurama felt fresh almost every time.
It really did, I mean? And it's like it's a good way to like parody sci-fi stuff by also like honoring it too.
Yes,
it was a really good vibe.
Yeah, I think they did the perfect balance.
Exactly.
So I'm with you on that. I'm calling it King of the Hill. Probably shouldn't be getting remade.
Probably not, but I'm excited for it. I don't know why. I keep hurting myself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dante asks, is 5'8" short for a guy? No reason for asking.
The average height, if we want to get technical, is 5'9" for a man.
Okay.
If you're 5'8", it's fine. Look, the people that are going to make fun of you for it are either A, your best friends and you're not going to escape it, or B, people you don't even have to concern yourself with. I think you're a little bit below average. Not really, though. I think 5'8" to like 5'9" is average.
Yeah.
You know?
There's some girls out there who are like...
5'10", so I'm a little above average. But
I'm 6'4".
Shut the fuck up.
But even then, like I've...
Tall privilege.
But even then, like I've had girls be like, like maybe not girls that I've been trying to go out with, but like been sort of in that space, like maybe where they're single and I'm single.
It could have happened.
And then they usually make a note about like, oh, well, I don't like guys too big. I've heard that twice. I've heard that twice in my life. So people say like you got tall privilege. Where's it at?
Yeah, well, twice out of 27 years is actually very, very low.
I've not had very much success with women in the first place. Okay, Lightning Dude asks, what's your favorite version or interpretation/reinterpretation of Supergirl?
I've got to go the CW route with
Really?
Her. I love CW Supergirl.
I didn't like her at all. I thought she was way too like
I think Melissa Benoit is really good as her.
I think she's a fine actress. I don't care for that interpretation, to be honest with you.
Really? I do like the one where she's a baddie, dude. In that Dark Side one, the meme, where he's like, you want to run me back?
Oh, Superman, Batman Apocalypse.
Yeah.
That is insane. She really tears him up, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I think Dark Side wins the fight ultimately, but she really goes in.
Yeah, she messes him up. I like that one, too.
Put in that clip of where she's like chasing the Omega beams back to Darkseid.
Yes,
and
dude.
Kicks out his knees, dude.
Yes, dude.
That's some crazy stuff, man. Also, I guess Woman of Tomorrow, probably. That's a great book if you haven't read it.
I have not.
Check it out. That's what I think the Supergirl movie is going to be based on.
Oh, bet.
I think she might be one of my favorite interpretations.
I think she will be really well written.
Okay, Yoda asks, if you could have any superhero's powers, who would it be?
I usually default to like Shazam.
Yeah.
I think because I like to have a little bit of everything.
Over Blue Beetle?
Blue Beetle would be there, but it's not exactly a power, is it? You know, you get the Scarab, so you don't really have powers. You have a Scarab suit. Like
okay, Mr. Technical.
But I mean,
Blue
Beetle.
Head-ass.
But I have this problem with immortality, and I'm hoping Shazam's like immortal kind of thing too. So
you could be the Thing. He's got immortality.
I don't want to be the Thing.
Yeah, that seems like a nightmare, doesn't it?
He's like a lobster. I think that's what is like. He's literally too tough to die, kind of thing. Anyway, probably Shazam. I mean, you get a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You know, super strength, flight, speed, electricity.
Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom.
No one ever talks about the wisdom.
I do. I need a little bit of wisdom.
I need the wisdom.
Yeah.
If Ben 10 doesn't count because it's like an piece of equipment, I would go Beast Boy. I think that's a really cool power.
Yeah.
Turning all the
You would just be an
animals.
ape for the rest of your life.
Maybe. I mean,
be on a typewriter.
Super #super.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You know specifically, I hate that one.
All right, Lightning asks, which reboot Omnitrix is your favorite? I think I'm going to say the first one. Obviously, I'm just very nostalgic for the first series.
Absolutely, dude.
Season 4 is close second, I suppose. I don't like the season 3. It's too green, too neon green.
Yeah.
I like when Benton has like a more dark kind of foresty green.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that your favorite too?
Yeah, season 1.
Mark asks, who do you think will be cast as the new Tony Stark and Steve Rogers? This is a tough question, my friend. Thank you for asking this, though. I like this question.
We did talk about this before because when we left the theater from Fantastic Four, and my thing is I'm not going to think about it, and I'm not going to put any preference because I want a completely new person for both of those roles to completely redefine those roles and do their own take with it. I don't want anyone known to take those roles because I don't think anyone I know in the industry right now could fill those shoes in the right way.
I'm gonna go comic book. I'm gonna go r/fancasting the Reddit. I'm gonna go the Reddit opinion here, which is I think Alan Ritchson would be a really good Captain America. He could be very big,
he'd be huge, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I
a
mean,
super
he'd
soldier
be a better
could be
Agent
huge.
Venom though.
Yeah, dude. He's perfect Venom.
Amazing Agent Venom, dude.
If he's not Agent Venom or just Venom in general, I would take him as Captain America.
Yeah,
I like Luke Evans for Iron Man.
That's a good one.
Because he's not quite as sharp or like, silver-tongued
gay.
as Robert Downey. Yeah, he is gay.
Yeah. He's an attractive man.
Are you gay?
For Luke Evans, dude?
All right, there you go. I think he looks the
He
part.
played Dracula?
I think he could have that nice little mustache kind of
turning
combo
all those
thing.
bats, I was like, maybe I'm gay. Maybe I want me a little slice of Luke Evans.
Little slice of
I'm a
bat
big
cake.
Luke Evans fan, dude. I love him and everything.
What about Iron Man? You think so?
Yeah, I could see him as Iron Man.
Because he wouldn't be as like quick-witted as like funny as Tony Stark, like the Robert Downey Jr.
Which
portrayal.
they've molded Iron Man and like Tony Stark more so to the RDJ because he wasn't like that to begin.
Not really.
And then RDJ came in and defined that role, and so they wrote the comics to more mimic that. So it'd be cool to change it back. You know what I mean? Or change it to a different route.
Yeah, kind of that privileged, like celebrity kind of whatever, like billionaire, whatever. But he could also be like really good, like gentle, kind of humble, kind of like good superhero vibes too.
Humble pie.
I like Luke Evans for anything, honestly. Let's see. Lightning asks, which Ben 10 fan alternate universe is your favorite?
This is where I got to cut you down, Lightning. And there's some thought behind this. I don't like any of them, and I haven't watched or will watch any of them or read any of them. 5 years later, I'm sure the Ink Tank has done phenomenal with it. I'm not going to. And here's the simple reason. I came to a realization this was in 9th grade. I'm a big Percy Jackson fan. Rick Riordan was coming out with the second series, the Heroes of Olympus books, and we were left on a massive cliffhanger at the end of the Mark of Athena where they fall into Tartarus, Percy and Annabeth. And I was like, oh my God, I need to know what's going on next. I have to wait a year. Well, people write fan casting and fan stuff on the internet, so I was just scouring it, trying to find it. And I realized so much every time I read one, I was like, this is not Rick Riordan's writing. Yeah. You could feel it when you're reading it. This is not something that the characters would do under him. These aren't how they would talk. And it gave me the ick, honestly, and it made me be like, I don't like fan stuff. Fan stuff sucks, you know what I mean? In that thing, again, all the power to the Ink Tank and anyone else who's doing these things. But I realized that you can tell the signatures of the writers behind it, and I like the original stuff, so I don't want to try and read fan stuff or watch fan stuff because I don't think it's ever going to do it justice like the originals would.
I would say I've read a lot of 5YL, and I think it's a little too mature. They make him swear and whatever.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like, I think he's like 20 in that, so because 16, he's 21, I guess. Yeah. I do like the crossover with Danny Phantom though. I think that's pretty fun. I used to cross over cartoons in my head too, so like I completely understand where this is coming from.
Yeah,
I like a lot of their designs. I like Kuro and OR Ash.
Yeah, I think they did phenomenal. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
So honestly, I couldn't tell you anything about any of it. If you asked me anything about Ben 10 AU, I couldn't tell you.
We got a guy in the Discord, Carrie Stamania, who is working on Ben 10 Legacy.
He's got. Yeah, I've seen some of his work. It's pretty good. Y'all should go check him out.
Good artist. Yeah.
But it's not for me. Not for me.
His is interesting because it's like the Alien Force timeline, but it's like a lot of classic It's like if they kind of stayed true to the classic Omnitrix, but in the Alien Force timeline kind of thing. So you still got like Heat Blast and stuff while you're in Alien Force and all that kind of stuff.
And that's the thing too. Lightning will put up a bunch of pictures of like alternate drawings and stuff. And as cool as some of those are, I'm like, that's not Ben 10. Yeah. So for me, it's not for me. Yeah. It's not my thing. But if anyone does find comfort in that, and that's how they keep the dream alive or the spirit of the whatever the fandom they're in going, go for it. It's all for you, but it's not for me.
Steven's real answer is the Choco Tricks, and he's just trying to cover.
Yeah, is that the sexy one?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I got a whole folder.
Speaking of folders, Free Maxwell Ships, a.k.a. DA, a.k.a. Maxwell, says, do I have Riz, and when will Maxwell's ships be free?
No and never.
All right, Max. Well, we're talking about your ships.
Yes, and tomorrow.
He wants us to talk about Ben 10 and Toga from...
That's what his ships... I always forget. I always think it's a physical ship. And I'm like, is Maxwell like the captain or something? You know what I mean?
No, I think it's dumber than that. I think
it is. It is.
But I like kind of where the headspace is at. She can turn into people by drinking the blood, and he can turn to aliens. That's kind of cool. Yes. It's kind of a nice like similarity they would have.
Yeah.
I just don't think he would. I mean, maybe he would, because there's a lot of focus.
Crazy girls, dude.
He kind of likes. I mean, like Esther's kind of crazy, and Julie's not very crazy.
No.
Kai is crazy though.
Yeah, she's a furry bitch. I hate Kai.
Kai hate in 2025, man.
Every time you bring her up, I instantly just bitch,
dude. So, that's free. You can change your name back to DA. You can change your name back to Maxwell.
Yeah. The prison is over. I think it was self-inflicted, though.
It was. He was like, I think he wanted us to make a short about it. I'm not making a short about it.
DA's like, I'm the victim. We're like, DA, you still over there doing that, bro?
Anyway, join the Discord. We have a fun time. Man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Lightning asked, did you know that Zack Snyder was and still is the blueprint? Yes, of course. We saw Fantastic Four. We saw Ben pulling that ship.
We saw The Watchmen. Which was, I mean, everything, obviously. If you watch Fantastic Four, it's just so Watchmen.
I saw 300 where they,
kick the guy and he falls for 40 minutes.
It's slow motion scenes forever.
Like something like 2 days they worked on that delivery of This Is Sparta. They worked on it for a while.
I mean, it was iconic. People memed on it a long time.
Yeah. They made a whole spoof movie of it.
That's true.
You gotta quit kicking people down the hole, okay? He's like, I like kicking people down the hole.
Kicked enough people down the hole that like you could just like walk out.
Yeah, he's like bald Britney Spears. They kicked her down the hole.
Dante asks, if you were Godzilla for a day, what would you do?
Oh my god, dude! I'd swim to the bottom of the ocean.
I'm cracking Mothra right off the bat.
I was gonna say that. I said no. Hopper would get mad at me.
Yeah. Why would I get mad at you for something funny like that?
I don't know. I literally said I'm Mothra the first chance I get, dude.
I'm invincible.
And I was like, no, I can't say that. But I was like, I do want to go to the deepest depths of the ocean.
That'd be pretty cool.
What's there, you know what I mean?
Would you try to like go into like all the thermal crazy?
Oh, absolutely. I'd be snorkel diving that bitch.
I would realistically. I would
after
try to,
I snorkeled her cheeks. Talking about
Mothra cheeks.
Yeah, dude.
I would try to do that thing where he can like fly using his radioactive breath, just like he's like got his tail up and
he's like backwards, just
does the double kick.
Yeah, dude. I'd do that.
I would find King Ghidorah's bitch ass and tear
him up. I'd actually tame him and ride him because he's a dragon.
It's way too heavy, I believe.
I'd be a dragon rider. King Kong's like, okay, it's time for my scheduled fight with Godzilla. And he turns around. Godzilla's riding Ghidorah into battle. He's like, I'm done.
Never mind. You got it.
You got it, Chief.
You got it, King. I love Godzilla so much, man.
Yeah, I love King Kong.
Dante asks, do you think transforming is really painful, or is the Omnitrix shut off your nervous system so you don't feel the pain?
I've never thought that much about it. I don't even think it shuts it off. I think you just transform. Because it all happens with a split second.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We talked about this in one of our reviews, because it's been a million years since we've done this. But
yeah.
there was some creator statement that says basically...
It's actually been less than a year.
Since we finished Alien Force. I think we talked about it in the classic series, though.
Yeah.
I don't. If I can try to find the episode, I'm not going to find it. I don't know. We talked about it so much. And there's,
Go find it yourself.
It might have been in
the
first couple ones, because I remember we did, like, in the Animo episode, we did, like, the frame by frame. We showed how, like, forearms was kind of whatever. But no, I think there was some creator statement or something that states it's like a flash of omni energy goes out, and then that's basically he's turned into that alien. This is just for our visual purposes. Like, it's a Magic Girl transformation. Just like to show that he's transforming. And it's sick. I mean, it's kind of gross out, kind of cool stuff like the boys like. You know what I mean? Badass.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in this one like Piranha, or join the Discord and put them in there, or leave them on any place that you have questions, and kind of label it that you want it answered in the questions, comments, and voicemails, because we do tend to answer all of the messages anyway. So if you want it to be saved to that, go for it. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week.